Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly makeup news. I'm gonna share with you everything that's been released, sneak peeked, all the news that are happening in the beauty world, and tell you whether I'm gonna be buying any of these products, whether I already bought some of these products, or if I'm gonna dupe any of them. And maybe we're gonna find some products that I just don't care about at all. So let me just get my laptop and find the makeup on your radar page, and we can just take a look. Oh, and in case you're interested in what I'm wearing, I have the Delicious Delights palette. I sometimes forget to sometimes I forget to mention what I'm wearing, and then I have questions in the comments, so just to let you know. And it's my palette crush of palette crush of a palette crush of the month, so I do have to use it every single day, and I do want to use it every single day. I actually really enjoy this one, and I feel like the more I use it, the more I like it, so that's pretty cool. And now when it comes to the new releases, so I've actually seen multiple of them already because I don't know, some weeks I just don't get any I don't see any posts for makeup on your radar, even though I have them as like the, how's it called on Instagram, like favorite accounts or something. Like you can put the little star and it should be showing you mainly these accounts. I don't think it works. I always see like random accounts and random posts, and I never see people that I actually follow. But this week, surprisingly, I've actually saw multiple posts for makeup on your radar, so that was interesting. The first thing we have is the Kaima Cosmetics Frosted Fairy Prismatic Pastels Multicolor Magnetic Eyeshadow Palette. That is mouthful. It's supposed to feature 8 multichrome shimmers or glitter shadows, 8 pastel mattes, and it's for $67. You can use codes with that. Honestly, these, like, maybe it's just the way it's photographed, because it's kind of in a like a low light dark setting, but none of these mattes look like pastels. Okay, maybe one of the greens, but like they don't really look pastel, they just look mid-tone. So I don't know, maybe it's just the way that they photograph it, but if you're gonna advertise something as pastels, maybe use a light source and a setup that will make them look pastel, just like FYI. But it's really pretty, and the shimmers look gorgeous. They're magnetic, they're square pans. I've never tried Kaima Cosmetics, but I could be about that. It looks very fairy-like and very springy, which is exactly what I love, kind of all year round, pretty much. And I feel like I can do the most with these kind of colorful palettes. I know that so many people say that it's like very redundant to have so many like rainbow palettes, but for me it's genuinely something that I use the most and I feel the best using, because I just always come up with new looks or just interesting looks. If I have color stories that are very focused, and they don't have to be like monochromatic, but just like very focused in a certain way, I tend to kind of do like only couple interesting looks, and then I'm kind of like in a rut and I do the same things. So these types of palettes always inspire me the most, and I wouldn't mind trying that formula, but I don't know if it's getting to Monolith, because I haven't really seen anything from them mentioning this. Then there's a restock for Sinful Echoes. They have the shade Vitcher. I don't know how you. One shade that I can't pronounce, and then Pearlescent. I thought it says virtuous, but it doesn't, and I've never heard this word, and I have no clue. Anyways, so yeah, those two shades are back in stock, and I would definitely recommend trying Sinful Echoes. They have wonderful shimmer formula. I do really enjoy that. Their multichromes and duochromes are so pretty. So definitely go for them if you like the shades. Then Beauty Cosmetics has a new collaboration, and it's with Wilma Fingerdo. I've never heard about this person, but now I do. I think they do a drag race, and it looks like a really interesting person, and the color story looks very colorful, which I would really enjoy. I do have the colorful palette from Philip. It's called Gospel, which I really enjoy. It was a wonderful palette, and I do still go back to it because it is colorful, kind of, again, kind of like colorful, rainbowy, fun palette. And this looks more like neon palette. At least some of the shades, like the Saida, which is like very acidy green color. Then the orange is like, yeah, it looks very neon, which I do enjoy neons a lot. And I don't have many palettes that have them. I usually have just like one shade here and there. So this could be really nice. And then I suppose that there's gonna be more things in that collection, not just this palette. I don't know when this is coming, but I think I'm gonna get this one. I haven't really gotten a couple of previous launches from Beauty Moon. I only have 2 palettes from them, and I would like to get more because they have really nice formulas and they're really inexpensive. So that would be wonderful. Then the release we've all been waiting for. Nomad Cosmetics is releasing a new palette, and it's the Route 66 inspired palette. I think that's also how it's called. Or does that have like a different name? Route 66 Blue Skies. It is such an interesting palette because it's very, like, the color story is so retro, and it's not just because of the packaging and like the background, but the color story as well. Like, it is very retro. You have these warm orangey browns with these steely blues, and then like the vibrant pink and vibrant green. Like, that just to me looks very retro and very, I don't know, just like very chill. It's a very fun color story. I can't wait for that. And I think it's gonna be really nice for this season, and also like also for autumn, honestly. Like, I can see myself wearing this a lot during autumn. So pretty. This palette should be coming my way already, and I hope I'm gonna get my hands on it tomorrow so that I can film at least one look, and then another 2 on Tuesday when it's releasing. It's releasing on the 6th. In case you are in the PST time zone, it's gonna be launching at 9 p.m. on Monday. And in case you're in Europe, it's during, when is it actually? Oh yeah, 6 a.m. CET on Tuesday morning. So depending on where you live, I am definitely not gonna have the review sooner than Tuesday evening, European time. But you know, that's just, I can't do it sooner. Like, currently on Friday it got to Germany, and yeah, so it's not gonna get delivered to me sooner than tomorrow, and I'm only gonna be able to do one look tomorrow because I'm gonna get home like pretty late. So in case you want to see 3 looks, you have to wait until Tuesday. But it looks really beautiful. It's another 18 pan. You have 10 mattes, and then 4 bright shimmers and 4 kind of like regular softer shimmers. It's not a limited edition. It's the same as their other collections. They're usually at least for a year on their website. Got this like kind of yellowy, and then deeper green on top of that. Oh, that makes me so happy. It's kind of similar to what I'm wearing, just like with the deeper green shade. That will be such a fun look. It's gonna be weird to wear like similar look a couple days apart, but I just, if I have this option, I have to use this color story. That's just given. It looks so pretty, and a couple of these shades do look duochromy. They have like a shot with the mirror, and yeah, they look duochromy, at least the lighter ones. So I can't wait. This will be so much fun. Also, I will link my code with Nomad. It's not an affiliated code, but it will give you 10% off, I believe, and it will really help me if you would use it. Because maybe then I could get like some kind of I don't know, something from Nomad. Like maybe they would put me on their PR list or something. So if you could use that code, it would really help my channel. But that's for Nomad. Then what else do we have? Oh yeah, Glamlight has the Lord of the Rings, the Middle Earth collection. We already know that there's gonna be 20 pan palette, which will definitely have some kind of like minty goldy green, then like a deeper blue, and then like a purple shimmer, because that's what they showed on their Instagram profile. But we don't know when it's coming and when it's gonna be. I suppose that there's gonna be like an entire collection. They never really release only a palette, and this will definitely be a launch that I will get. I don't care if it's like the most boring, basic brown green palette. It's Lord of the Rings, and those are that's like one of the few things that I just cannot say no to. It's the same with the Winnie the Pooh collab with Colourpop. There's no world in which I could just leave that behind. Like I need that. So yeah, Lord of the Rings, and the packaging looks so good. I can't wait for this. The thought of it makes me so happy. Then we have there's the Clueless collab with Makeup Revolution, which I thought they already had Clueless, because I definitely remember the Clueless blade type of pattern, like the yellowy whatever, from Revolution in one of their like mini palettes, I think it was. So I don't know if this is like another part of that or whatever. It looks very basic. And yeah, it's for the 30th anniversary. Yeah, it's so boring. There's some like these puffy keychain thingies, and I don't know. You can get it at Walmart, and apparently it's exclusively available at Walmart, but I don't really believe it's not gonna get into the other stores, because it usually does. There's like lip products, some blushes, I assume a palette. No, that's a case with brushes and 2 different palettes. Nope. Then there's the MPA Cosmetics Mother's Day release. It's Bloom Where You're Planted. Duochrome and multichrome eyeshadow collection. It's a 9-pan. It's all very like pastel-y. It looks pretty, but I've never tried MPA, and I don't know. Sometimes they have like kind of cute launches, but it's never something that like really pulls me in and forces me to buy it. So, and this is no different. I don't need this. I have similar singles in my collection. I have similar palettes in my collection, or like something that I can recreate this with, and it's just, I don't need this, but I think it's already available, and it's getting to Monolith as well, I believe, because they shared this photo somewhere. Then Dominique Cosmetics has a new lip frame liners, and they look interesting. They're very like pointy kind of, and it almost looks like a brow pencil. or like the shape of brow pencils that was really popular. What was it, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago? There's a couple different shades, and some of them are interesting. Like there's really cool tone pink, then there's like peachy one. There's one kind of like beigey orangey brown, and a couple different browns. Are they the same ones? I'm not completely sure. There's like a really deep ones as well. Yeah, 9 different shades. I like the variety. You have like pinky, peachy, orange, purple, brown, kind of like mauvey, slightly like reddish browns. So you have a lot of different options, which I like. Usually when you have lip liners, it's like 5 shades and they're all the same. And they're the same, like pink, slightly mauve, maybe slightly brown, and that's it. So this is pretty exciting. I don't know how much they cost, but they should provide a natural pumping effect and hydration. Never tried Dominique Cosmetics. I wasn't even sure that they exist, because I know a lot of people talked about them years ago, and then I've never really heard anything in the past like 2 years. But maybe it was just like kind of under the radar. Then Super Goop has the Glow Oil SPF 50 body oil. I hate body oils. I don't know what's the purpose of them other than like burning yourself. Yeah, no, and it has coconut, and I don't like coconut. It always makes me feel really greasy. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. I don't love it in skincare and hair care and body care. It just doesn't really work for me, and I feel like it makes me really oily. Then the DD Signature Drops of Fantasy is out. It's for $48.99, and I'm definitely getting this one when it comes to monolith because I just reviewed the Chromebook Volume 2 from DD Signature. It was my first time trying DD Signature, and it is wonderful. It is so good. I can't wait to try it again and like wear it a couple more times to haul it because the shimmers were so good and the mattes were really nice, and I have nothing bad to say about this one. And this really, really colorful peacocky palette is definitely a must-have for me. Also, I really love the packaging. It's like so artistic. I love it. So I definitely want the palette. It looks really beautiful, and I love the neon shades. Especially for summer, that will be perfect. I love wearing neons for summer. So it's a 15 pan that has 2 rows of matte and 1 row of shimmers, and the shimmers are kind of iridescent, very shiny multi-chrome duochromes. So that's already available. And then what else? There's like brands and products that I don't care about. Bella Beauty Bar is releasing the Smoky Glam 20 pan palette, which based on the packaging I kind of thought it's gonna be colorful, but it's just a mauvey cool toned neutrals. And I think it's a re-release. I think I was told that they already had this palette before and now they just like revamped it. And it's launching tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST for $75. Then Meg has some like lipsticks and lip liners, whatever, don't care about that. Colourpop has some new release. It's a lip balm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for that. Then do we have something interesting? There's like so many releases that I don't care about. Kosas has the plump and juicy double cleansing system. So it's like a cleanser. I guess one is like oily cleanser and the other is like regular cleanser. Never tried Kosas, never tried anything from them. I haven't heard the most incredible reviews, so, and I have never even heard anything about their skincare. I've only heard about their makeup, so I'm also not a necessity for me. And I don't know what it costs, but it's now available at Kosas. Moira has the Starshine Lip Gloss collection. It's 8 shades. It looks pretty. I don't really wear lip glosses, so I just don't really see the purpose of them. I like lip oils and I love matte lipsticks, but I just don't. It never really. It always either like misses the sparkle. So then what's the point? Or it sparkles like very metallic-y and that looks weird for me. So yeah. So that's for that launch. There's a Lip Shift ink lip stain from Revolution. It's like a really pointy liner stain. And this is for $10. There's 3 different shades. I mean, the applicator looks interesting. I don't know if it's like a dupe of something, because I've never seen anything like this, but usually Revolution dupes other brands, so who knows. But in case this is like their original product, good idea. Like lip stains are really popular, and especially like when it's made as a liner, and usually it's really not that common to have it like as a full-on liner. So like this is a nice idea. I'm just not gonna buy it. Then there was Question Beauty Flush Theory Blush Sticks. Never heard of this brand. And yeah, it's just a regular creamy blush sticks. They have multiple different shades, and what I really like that they have even like really cool toned light shades. Like there's this like lavendery one and really light pink one. But then there's also like deep shades, like really berry shades, brown shades. Like at least 2 of these look very almost like a deeper bronzer than a blush. So that's interesting. Like I love the inclusivity considering that there's not that many shades. It's what, 11. So yeah, and I think they have a lot of different depths and undertones, and I'm really happy that there's like really deep shades and really light, almost white, like very bright shades. That pink and that purple, that is so vibrant and like very white based. So even if you're really fair, you can still wear those. And it's for $38. So it should be good. Yeah, I don't need to try new blushes. I have so many blushes currently. Then the City of Stars collection from Terramoons is live. It's all like iridescent shades. They look beautiful. But I recently ordered like from Cleonad and from Makeup Beauty Shop, so I can't buy new singles. I have to go through the ones that I have. And the Fantasy Cosmetica launches out the Ranger collection, which is a 9-pan palette, kind of like orangey red slash tealy green color story. And there's 4 nail polishes that go with this collection, and I think this is for the first time that they've had nail polishes. And then there's also perfume, which I'm so sad that I can't get their perfumes because you can't ship that to EU. I would love to smell these, and also just the packaging and everything. It looks so pretty, and I've heard they're really nice perfumes. So that just makes me annoyed that I can't get that. I don't know why the EU like regulations are so complicated. Then Glam Shop has a new launch, which is interesting, and it's the Moscavovi, so it's like a coffee. How do you call that? Like foam, mousse? I don't know. I think that's how you would translate that, but also I can't speak Polish, so who knows? And it's a very neutral color story. I mean, I like that one of the shades is like beigey, but like yellowy beigey and really light. I would never buy this palette or wear this palette. It would literally be my like face palette for eyebrows and as a highlighter palette. So oh, there was the Elf Cosmetics Play It Cool. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's the smoky eyeliners. There's 12 shades for $3 each, and I really like that you have like kind of more neutrally colors, but then there's also this like, it looks like a chartreusey green and then like a really vibrant blue and then like peaches. It looks nice. Yeah, Limelight looks very pretty, sky high, really pretty. Then the Bare Necessary, also really beautiful shade. So I might try this. Yeah, that's everything for today. If I forgot something that you wanted me to mention, definitely leave a comment down below. But from what I've kind of seen, these are the only things that I thought I have something to say about. And I don't know, like I definitely am getting the Route 66 palette since it's coming my way. I want the Dini signature palette as I mentioned last week as well. Otherwise, I am gonna try to find the elf liners, and at least one of them I definitely want to try. Beauty Moon, hopefully. So that's everything for today. Let me know which release you're the most excited about, and what was your recent purchases. What were your recent purchases? And with that being said, hope you've had a wonderful week, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another video. So, bye!